I just don't know where to begin anymore. Like this problem has been going on for way too long, and now it's looking like it's repeating. We keep on losing and losing and losing and losing and losing and losing and losing. Today with a draw, it feels like a loss. You know, especially with Fulham, I was even expecting a 3-0 score sheet today. And instead we got a 1-1. First, I want to say that at the end of the day, even though we tied, it did feel like a loss. I did expect more from Manchester United. I did want more from Manchester United, and instead we got less. You know, with Sesko not starting in the lineup, with Amorim's decisions, subbing on Urente, and all these other ridiculous subs. You know, and then on top of that, we have Bruno. Bruno was being a whole diva today. I don't understand that shit, bro. Like how are you going? Like let's pull up the starting. Let's slow down. Let's pull up the lineup. The Amorim. This is the lineup that Amorim chose. You know,
Are you serious? This is torture. You're torturing me and everyone else watching. Wait.
I don't understand why we're not starting the guy we just spent big money on. We spent 70 million, 75 million to get Sesko, and yet we're not starting him. Instead, we're putting Cunha up there and Mason Mount as a fucking cam, bro. Like what are we doing, bro? Like what's really going on? Like I respect the manager's decisions, right? Maybe he knows more than all of us, but this is like clear as day. Like I think he later came out and he said the reason why he didn't start him is because he's not fit yet, or he's still getting used to the team role. I feel like that's like a whole lot of BS, bro. Like Chorus, he came in and he started playing with Arsenal like within like one game, you know. And look, he already scored his first goal this week, and yet we had Sesko, and he was in our preseason. He watched 2 games already, and yet he's not starting. And it mind boggles me why we're not starting the guy we just spent money on. Even then, like with experience comes playtime. You know, if you want him to get used to the league, then let him play, let him ball. You know, there's that pressure, but I feel like if you're a professional soccer player, if you're a professional anything, you should handle the criticism and like the weight that it comes with. You know, I feel like he knows that he was ready for that when as soon as he signed the deal. Just put him in, like I know Mason Mount has been good and all, but it was not the right call for this lineup. We're gonna get to the Bruno Fernandez stuff in a little bit, but Marine is playing Ahmad. I feel like personally, now don't attack me, in a horrible way. Why do I say that? Last season, we saw Ahmad going up, making these runs before his injury. He was getting goals. He was assisting. Now today, I feel like his role is more defensively than playing as a winger. Now that Embuemo's there, maybe it's the chemistry. I don't know what's going on, but this game he played way more defensively than I would have liked him. Than I would have liked to see. It just feels like we're going back to our old ways, and we suffered enough. I think every Manchester United fan can say that we suffered enough. We want wins. We want W's. We want to go back to the days where we can confidently go into a match like Fulham. And this is no bash to the teams, but like Fulham, like Brighton, all those other teams, and be like, yes, we're gonna get a dub for sure. But no, every game is like we don't even know if we're gonna win or not, you know. And then going into it with the signings that we have so far, I thought we would be, you know, I thought we were confident, and that confidence is slowly slipping away, and we're low-key going back to our old ways. It just makes it hard, and I know it's hard for the players too now. We needed that W last week. We needed this W today. With that, we're down 5 points now. 5 points. We only have 1 point now. I think we're like 16th in the table right now, and it's early, but still, man, that all that stuff is mental. It's all needed. So now let's get into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, he was good until we all know that penalty. We all seen it. The ref bumped into him. He later on said that the ref didn't even apologize. All that BS baby talk. I'm gonna keep it real. I think Bruno Fernandes wants to go to the Saudi league, bro. I think he sent that ball. He sent that pen straight. He sent that ball straight into fucking Saudi Arabia's fucking stadium, bro. Whatever the fuck it's called, bro. He just did not. I don't know what was wrong with him. He said he comes out saying that the ref was the problem. Bro, if the ref was the problem, then you would have let it go right there and then. It was a little bump. He was acting like the ref stomped on him and fucking slapped his dick across his face, bro. Like that shit was not that serious. And you let it get to you the whole game. I seen it the whole game. The whole game he was fucking, and it was like the ref was his fucking worst enemy, bro. Like, god damn, bro, let that shit go. Play. You gotta play good football. What's going on right now, bro? Like, we don't have time for this stuff, bro. We don't have time for this stuff. You know, we only have 90 minutes to prove ourselves, bro. We only play a couple of games throughout the week. There's only so much, bro. You have to prove yourself now, bro. Today, now is the time to prove yourself. And you're doing shit like this. Like, what is going on, bro? What's going on with the team? People are saying it's the midfield now. First, they said it was a striker. You can rewind in the beginning of the year. Everyone was saying it was a striker. Now it's the midfield. Then it's going to be the defense. Like, bro, like, I understand, like, in one transfer window, we're not going to fix everything. All right? We're not going to fix everything. It's impossible. Unless you're shitting money left and right. But you have to, like, you have to play with what you have, and you have to play it the best you can. And right now we're not doing that. We're not playing the best we can. This lineup says it all, bro. Why are you starting Mount? Why is Casemiro so in instead of Kobe Mainoo? Give Mainoo some minutes. Let Mainoo breathe in the pitch. Let him do his work, bro. He's an academy player, for fuck's sakes, bro. He's an academy player. Like, now we're gonna get a goalkeeper, all right. No one was defending the goalkeeper in the box. You've seen it. You've seen what they do to us. And now every team does it now. They put a man on the goalkeeper. That man just bodies him. And then they send the far post into the net. No one is there to put a bot to protect the keeper. And it's like, but it all starts with the midfield. It all started with the midfield. I said to my friends, to everybody, that the heart of the whole team is the midfield. And Bruno Fernandes is already not that fast. He doesn't drop back. He's naturally a cam. He's a playmaker. He's not somebody who's gonna drop back. Yes, he has the spirit to do it, but he doesn't play like that naturally. Naturally, he's a playmaker. He looks for people up forward. So that's why initially they got somebody like Casemiro. Casemiro would naturally go back. Casemiro's not a playmaker. That's why we wasted 2 weeks to get Bamela, knowing that he's not for sale, right? As soon as we heard the word "not for sale," we should have stopped. Instead, we wasted a whole nother week. Like, come on, bro. Like, what's going on, bro? What's going on with the club? And now I feel like if I'm the owner and I just dropped so much money into the team, yes, I'm gonna back my manager up, but I'm gonna be more precautious if we should buy another person, because we just spent fucking 200 million, and now you're coming to me saying that we have now this other shit's a problem. As the coach, as the manager, aren't you supposed to identify this like off rip? But you're not. You just made me waste 200 million for what? Yes, we're getting more chances. We're getting more attacking chances. But now there's another hole. Now there's another problem. And then there's going to be another problem. Like, when is it going to stop? When are we going to stop making excuses for ourselves and just say that we're just playing poorly because of X reason? I feel like everyone's just on the bandwagon now. I honestly don't even, like, but yeah, man, I'm proud of the defense, though. I just wish Maguire started instead of Luke Shaw. That's just me. I actually wish Martinez started over Luke Shaw, but he is injured, so I understand, you know. But I don't know, man. Who are we signing? Are we even signing anybody else? There's only like a couple. I don't know how long there is for the transfer window. I think there's only like, last thing I heard was like 2 weeks. You know, we're getting a goalkeeper, Lamels. He's already agreed in personal terms. But man, today was just not it, man. Today was just not it. It was a hard watch. And I feel like every Manchester United fan today felt like we just took 3 steps backwards. And that is just, it's not good for the spirit, it's not good for the soul, it's not good for nothing. And now we have another game this week. Is it Wednesday? Someone has to fact check me on that. I think it's on Wednesday. If not, it's next Saturday. If not, it's next Saturday. But you know, like our matches are already hard with, I think, Manchester City being one, Arsenal, and I think it's Chelsea that we're facing, and teams like Fulham. And like I said, again, no bash on, you know, these teams, but if you think of Manchester United, you think of them as being one of the big six. And right now we're not acting like the big six. We're acting like the 15th. You know, we have to step it up, man. We have to do something. We have to figure out what is the reason and attack it. Play Sesko. Play Sesko, play Mainu. I think it's time. I think Mainu has been in the bench long enough. I think Sesko has been in the bench long enough. Play them. Play them, and at least if they perform bad, we can actually say that, yeah, we're fucked for real. Look at some post game interview.
The momentum that changed the game was our goal. We need to do better in that moment. That is the moment to have more possession, to think to think better the game. But again, we want to win so bad that the lads just think about the results, and we need to think about the performance no matter what in this moment. But they gave everything. Sometimes we are not running in the right way, but we are running and we fight. A point, and we need to continue. And I think the momentum that changed the game was our goal.
Bro's just yapping, bro. And then I seen another interview he did, right? Yeah, man. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about today's performance? Do you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? What were the problem? What did you guys identify? What was the problem? Was it Bruno? Was it Amorim's decisions, his subs, his starting lineup? What was it? Was it the goalkeeper? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. All right. See ya.